We are someplace that we have no business being. A lot of bugs out here. I'm Ezra for Yahoo Autos, and this is the Renegade Trailhawk. It's a Jeep, which means that there are certain expectations. Turning this into an off-roader seems about as reasonable as turning that into your Uber car. Hey, I'm here to pick you up. Stop complaining. No, you give me 5 stars. I mean, it says for sale on the side of it, written in mud. Trail rated, so that's Jeep's way of saying that even though this thing is a jacked up Fiat, it's going to be able to handle a certain amount of off-road punishment. So we're gonna go put that to the test. 8.7 inches of ground clearance, skid plates, low range, which is pretty much unheard of in something like this. So it should be able to handle itself out on the trails. We'll see. They had a lot of fun with the interiors. Okay, there's a Jeep logo. Yes, another Jeep logo. More Jeep logos inside the headlights. Red tow hooks because it's the Trailhawk. And this is kind of my favorite feature on this thing. It's got T-tops. It brought back T-tops. They don't go across the car, they go lengthwise. You remove the T-tops with this special key, which is shaped like, what else? A Jeep grill. Haven't seen one of these since the IROC days. Yeah, they leak a little bit, but I didn't want to go the full convertible. I drive pretty hard, need the stiffer roof. I took this one out earlier, I had to wrestle with it a little bit. Look at that. Pretty easy. Let's go get in some trouble. So we're gonna head to one of the more difficult trails because I figure why not just throw the worst at this thing first and see what happens. 4-wheel drive lock, 4-wheel drive low. And we're gonna put it in, we're gonna go rock. Let's rock on the rocks now that we're locked. See how those skid plates work. I've got the sneaking suspicion that 4-wheel drive low is just locking us in first gear. Hey, you need to change a tire? Yeah, get out your light. Yeah, we'll change the tire right here. We don't need no jack. Backup camera's handy, off-road. Logs. This is where you're happy to have skid plates and tires with some sidewall. So you have a little bit of sidewall to soak up the hits, the rocks, and to flex and ooze over obstacles in your way. I know what I'm doing. It even goes up trails backwards, the Jeep Renegade. This looks pretty damn serious. I'm just looking at the sky. Okay. Bravo, Renegade. So that's the limit. But I didn't think it was going to make it that far. That's pretty crazy. It's like if it just had a little more power and could get a little more wheel spin, it might actually make it. Maybe if it had a little more ground clearance. Oh wait, I'm describing a Wrangler. Get a Wrangler if you're going to do this. If you want a cool little funky box to tool around in that can do a little light off-roading, get yourself an Italian Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. Keeping it real. For Yahoo Autos, I'm Ezra Dyer. I didn't want to drive all the way over that rock and get stuck. Let's not take our delusions too far. Good segue, because this is another green thing that is not fast. Come on, little buddy. Shelly, Sheldon, Mr. McShells. You get no more playing in the road. It's made in Italy, but it's a Jeep.